My name is Brian. I'm originally from a place called Fort Alexander, just south of Black River. I grew up in Black River, a 30-minute drive from Fort Alexander. Black River has two rivers that run along both sides of it. It also has beautiful beaches at the mouth of these rivers. There's a lot of great fishing in the spring, summer, and fall, and even in the winter. I like to skate and play hockey on the river. I'm a friendly guy. I like to make friends, not enemies. One thing I'm good at is giving a person my full attention. If I'm in a conversation with someone, they know that I'm listening to them. If you have a few minutes, I'd like to share a bit of my story with you. My start in life wasn't so good. I got moved around and didn't have any say in it. It was hard for me to learn who my biological family was and getting used to them. When I was young, I had appointments to meet with my biological family. I will tell you about my childhood up until I was about 20 years old. This is the time of my life I see as the good part, especially growing up in my foster family. I'll start off telling you about myself at 10 years old. The mother, father, brother, and three sisters I lived with, they weren't my biological family. They were my foster family. I always felt like family, but we didn't have the same last name. I truly felt that they were my actual family. I felt loved and really felt good with them. I was lucky growing up. I was always well fed at breakfast, lunch, and in between school, and then again at supper. We had supper together as a family. I was so content with my life, I remember thinking when I was around 14 or 15 that they were like one of the families on a TV show. I liked comparing us to those happy families on TV. It made me feel good. We did things together and enjoyed fishing and walking along the riverbank. When I was about 16 years old, I was taught how to drive a car. I didn't get my license until I was 17. I was allowed to start working at odd jobs. I was a hard worker, and it made me feel independent. I liked making money. My foster father was a tough man and a hard worker. He was also the most influential person in my life. I respected him and worked hard to develop some of his characteristics. He taught me to work hard, care for other people, and to be honest. My one regret is that I didn't finish high school. My father didn't push much on this because he wasn't educated and didn't think school was as important as work. So this is a small portion of the good side of my life, just a few bits and pieces of the good parts. I'm hoping I gave a bit of insight on what a foster family is and how it works. Even if you don't have the same last name or weren't born into the family, you can be part of that family and loved the same as if you were a biological son. I was. I lived with my father and looked after him until he died. I was close to him and to the people in the community. I know them and I'm a part of them. Black River is a beautiful place to live. It was good and made me some of the best memories of my life.